Mailbox Monday is back, and I just bought myself some new carbon wheels.
There's a letter for you, Francis.
Spare spoke.
Oh, nice.
That bodes well. So we wanted to make a video on wheels at different price points, put them on a matching bike, test them all out, and we needed a budget option. So I went onto AliExpress and found some of the cheapest carbon wheels you can buy that are branded. I spoke to Joe from China Cycling and he said, this brand is legit. That just came off, put that back on.
That is very DT Swiss though.
Ooh.
Packaging's good.
I ordered these so long ago and they take so long to turn up from AliExpress that I actually don't know what these are. I've forgotten the name. I was just looking up some information. Do you want to see what came up? This is what I got suggested from AliExpress.
I think there's a reason for that, Francis, based on your search history.
According to the internet, this is a RYET carbon disc brake wheel set. RYET, but it doesn't actually say RYET anywhere on it. They cost in total, with shipping, £225.
That's
cheap.
Very cheap.
For carbon.
If these are good, they're amazing. I hope they're good. They seem pretty solid.
Well, they're solid. They are solid. They're heavy.
They're heavy?
Yeah, they're not super light, but you wouldn't expect them to be for £200. So these are listed as RYET Carbon Road Wheel Set, disc brake, ceramic bike wheels, tubeless through axle, 700C, clincher spoke, 2015 cycling bicycle parts. This is not the ceramic bearing version. If you want the ceramic bearings, you have to pay £20 more. They've had a series of only 5-star reviews. 24 spokes, stainless steel, double butted, aero, apparently. Are they aero?
Yeah.
Yeah, aluminium nipples, and a rider weight limit of 120 kilos. The claimed weight of these wheels for 50 millimeters is 1,750 grams. But I don't trust that. Do you, Jimmy?
There's only one way to find out. The front weighs 792 grams. The rear, 946 grams.
1,738 grams.
That is...
It's almost bang on.
Oh, so it's underweight, marginally.
Yeah. There we go.
They look
quite nice.
Bearings are smooth. They look nice.
Bearings are smooth for now. I'm not being cynical. This is a perfect example. This is the latest offering, 2023, of what you can get for cheap carbon wheels from a website like AliExpress. So I'm excited to see what the deal is and what the difference is between this, a Parcours, an Envy, a Zip, and that's the video we're going to be making. In today's episode though, we just want a quick overview. Where are your verniers? Internal rim width, 21.5 mil. For reference, a Parcours Strada road wheel has an internal rim width of 22.5 millimeters, so a little bit wider. It would be rude not to check how true they are out of the box. It's pretty bang on. If I bought these, I would be happy with that. I did buy them. I'm happy with that. Could be better, but it's still pretty close.
Does it give you like a measurement on it?
Nah, there are some touring jigs which are more accurate than this, but the Park Tool one is just blank. But you can tell it's within 0.5 millimeter. Within the industry allowance, but industry tolerance. First impressions are good. We're gonna take these outside in an episode coming up either next week or the week after, so subscribe to this channel if you wanna see how these perform.
It's a box inside a box.
Yeah.
LUMOS is a helmet company who I first became aware of from living in London. They used to do like crowdfunding things for their flashy light helmets, and I kind of always wanted them.
Hard work.
They got in touch and said they want to send us a couple of helmets, and I said yes. They haven't paid anything for this. They didn't even ask us to feature these videos, but I quite like them, so I decided to do it. Also, I'd like to point out that this is a commuter-focused product, which is a thing that I would like. This
no,
isn't.
That's not.
Yeah.
This is a road one.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's a more commuter-focused product, and we don't cover very much stuff like that, so I like that we are.
Do you know what? I've actually got a feeling that this one might be embargoed. I'm just not going to read the email, and we're going to go with it.
Oh, why have you got the cool one and I've got this?
What is that? Do you know what this is? This is like a Spanish, moped style helmet.
This says Ultra e-bike helmet. So
Can you hear the
RoboCop.
sirens in the background?
Because RoboCop wants his helmet back. Wait, he doesn't have a helmet, does he? He is his head.
Well, no, he does have a helmet.
He does.
You see his
He's a
face.
person underneath.
It's basically exactly this. Oh, it's an e-bike helmet.
Yeah, colour emerald green, weight 440 grams.
Oh, I know what this one is.
458 grams. You can indicate.
It's got indicators. So, I think the idea is, so it's designed for e-bike people. I don't know, well, anyone, I guess. Has a little remote control, left and right. And on the back of the helmet is red lights. And if you hold left, nothing happens. It indicates left.
Well, it does on the front as well.
Oh, and I quite like that. Oh, actually, you don't even need to hold it. You do just press it once. Oh, actually, it works really well.
It's you being an idiot.
Are you going to put it on then, or what?
As a Fidlock clasp. Magnetic thing.
It's clearly a very high quality bit of kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, get your visor down.
Ow! Ah, my nose.
You're going to give everyone a twirl.
Which way am I going?
Either. Oh, left.
I can't control myself. Jimmy, stop. I can't stop. I was about to say it's not very clear, but it does have a giant sticker on the front that says LUMOS. Can you peel that off me?
Oh, it's like Formula One. Formula One. Who was it? Was it Giro that used to have one which had like a visor built into it? It was horrible. Okay, so this is
LUMOS Ultra
with MIPS.
The ultimate smart commuter helmet. It is commuter.
All right, fine, commuter. Yeah.
That's more like it.
What do you know about MIPS?
It adds a layer in between the helmet and your head, which moves independently of the helmet. So it gives you it gives the shell of the helmet a bit of wiggle, which is supposed to be safer.
How do I look? Do I look like a cyclist or a commuter? I quite like the look.
It's not bad.
I do like it.
It's not bad.
I could actually see myself using this helmet.
That one is much better than that one.
Although that said, based on our podcast, I should definitely never use this helmet because it will guarantee that I'm subhuman to road users, to other car drivers.
Forgot about that.
Also has indicators.
This does feel significantly heavier than a normal helmet, or I've been using before.
You do notice it, don't you?
So, bearing in mind this is the lighter of the two options, 421 grams for the LUMOS Ultra, 228 grams for a Met Trenta Carbon. So that's what I'd normally ride in, or similar. 200 grams more on your head.
Have you ever ridden with a GoPro attached to your helmet?
Yeah, your neck gets sore.
That's what it feels like. It does feel, it's noticeably heavier.
Yeah.
It's fine, it's not going to be like too heavy.
Well, also, it's aimed at commuters. You're not going to be doing a commute which is 4 hours long. If it's a 20-minute ride, half an hour ride, probably fine. If not, you probably want something lighter.
I personally would not use this ever.
Nah.
I legit would use the...
That one looks good. Yeah, that's a good looking thing.
That's great.
Yeah.
I really like that. I actually, to be honest, I think the reason they wanted to send us is that they were pretty confident they might actually get used, and I probably will use it.
Sweet.
So, thank you, LUMOS. LUMOS Ultra, which is the white one, is currently £125. They've got a discount on their website at the minute, actually. It was originally... Oh, no, sorry. It is £125, discounted to £90.
That's a lot cheaper than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah, I was expecting like 300
quid.
There you go, that's quite cheap. This one isn't on the website, so I'm assuming this is the one that we're not meant to be showing.
So I'll pixelate it.
Our next product, it's actually two of them. They're bags from Chrome Industries. They are very well known in the PassPIXI and messenger space. They're doing a collab which is raising funds for a company called RYET International, which is a charity that supports, I want to say this right, LGBTIQ human rights movements, and they amplify human rights violations and advocate for inclusion and equality for LGBTIQ people. Regardless of how good that is, they just look like really cool bags.
That bar bag?
Yes.
Oh, it's like a cycling bag.
Yes, so this is like a STEMI bag. Oh no, it's actually not, is it? It's like a little pouch thing.
What is that?
So this is...
Be seen, be you, be proud.
Double track handlebar bag and costs £70. And that is the tech accessories pack, which is £45. We can't quite see it here, but this is like a really nice reflective. But when it's not reflecting, it just looks dark. Does it work?
Yeah.
This has got like endless options, isn't it? I actually really like this. And it's for a good cause. They're clearly very well made, aren't they?
I actually have used a chrome bag before, Jimmy. I bought it for loads of money, and it's a chrome barrage backpack, which is a massive one. And I have a theory that there are some things in life which are worth spending lots and lots of money on. Frying pans being one of them, non-stick. Knives for chopping
Yeah.
in the kitchen, not for stabbing people.
No.
And bags. They'll last a lot, they're like a lifetime. I have an Osprey backpack, which I travel with most of the time, carry-on size, and then I've got a Barrage backpack for cycling with, and it's one of the best pieces of kit that I have. I imagine these are the same quality.
We haven't been paid to show you this. We chose to do it because I think it's a really good cause. Hi Francis and Jimmy, hope you are doing well. Do you know what this is?
No.
You've seen these before, haven't you?
Yeah, I don't know if you're still using that Garmin Varia camera when you're out and about, but I wanted to send you a couple of PassPIXIs to try out in combination with it. I came up with the idea a couple of years back as I was using a GoPro, but still getting close passed by cars. I figured cameras are just too small for drivers to spot, so they don't act differently. This model is designed to glide over the rear pocket of a jersey, and you can slip it off again when you get to the cafe. For viewers who might not be from the UK, this is the symbol for speed camera when you're on the road. The biggest effect seems to be on the maniacs who blast a horn and barge you out the way. But if you have one of these on, they get scared and they're less likely to do it. That's a clever idea. My friend Tom Staniford uses these. I was on Twitter. The guy that he used to do some races at Hillingdon, and he has one of these on the back of his bike when he goes riding.
I'm gonna use it a bit.
Do an experiment. You can do it with your new helmet.
The safest of all.
Safest guy ever.
Subhuman cyclists in history. Thank you, Nigel. So this, I'm actually very excited about. This is an Italian company called Out Of. They got in touch with me. I was actually having a chat with one of the family members. I think it's the business is set up as two brothers and a sister. They are sunglasses that do something that didn't even know was possible. It's quite aggressive, that, isn't it? It is censored, at least. For the record, Out Of are paying us to show this product to you. However, I want to show it to you. The difference between these two, excluding the color of the lens, is the bit that goes behind your ear. On this one, it's like a fixed plastic one, which I actually find really comfortable. And on this one, it's a bendy. Like bends in whatever direction you need it to, which is obviously good for some people as well. They do 4 different lens colors. The magic thing about these is, in this section at the top here is a little solar panel, which changes how dark the lens is in less than a second. They describe it as the difference of S1 to S3, which means absolutely nothing to me, but ultimately it's that dark to much darker. And I'm going to attempt to demonstrate that in here with a bike light. Granted, the starting point is quite dark, so like just riding, you don't notice it much, but as soon as you're in proper sunlight, boom, it just changes. The best place I see this as a cyclist is when you go from a bright road into like tree lines or into a tunnel where it always gets dark. It's so common in the UK, at least. You end up under a load of trees and there's potholes and you can't see them because your glasses are too dark. Whereas this is just going to go, and then you can see. They cost a whopping €270. That is a lot of money, but they're very good, aren't they? How much the cycling glasses cost these days? Like 170? So it's about €100 extra for that technology, but that is some really cool technology. I think they're mint. If you're in the market for obscenely expensive glasses, you definitely have to consider these ones. They're cheaper sunglasses, which are about €170, they refer to as the world's lightest. So if you're a weight weenie, this is where you want to be. We now have a very special little feature here, which means a lot to me. It might sound like I'm joking, but I actually mean it. We're going to go over to Backyard Bike Shop, where we will find Nick Vieri, the bike mechanic that we do so much stuff with, and we're going to give him an obscenely expensive pot of gifts to say thank you for being the first person that I met when I moved to the Northeast, riding with me all the time, being an absolutely amazing friend and just a good person to hang around with. Not to mention keeping my bikes on the road, Francis's bikes on the road, building pretty much every single Cade Media bike in the last 3 years. He's a legend, and we've got a big pot of gifts for him to say thank you.
It's open door policy now, just come in.
We're going to play a game. Yeah. I'm going to ask you a question. If you get it right, you get a present.
New bottom bracket for my bike.
No, way better than that. Who is the leading actor in the first Jurassic Park film?
David Attenborough's brother.
Done.
Excellent. That's not bad, Fred. This is a good game show, this one.
Who was the 17th country to join the UN? Correct. What is the name of a spectrum of light that passes through the atmosphere?
Fixed bikes. I don't do science. Rainbow.
Correct! He wins an edge. What happens when you burn wood? You want a used Attacus bar bag. Name one group set manufacturer.
L2.
You win an e-pump. What's the name of the bike shop you work in?
Becca Bike Shop.
Correct! You win one Styrkr bar.
bar.
That's a gift for your child that's definitely not going to fit her now.
Gigantor. Excellent.
Also a gift for her, which is a Vivo Junior 3.
Oh, excellent.
Groku edition.
Yeah.
Star Wars Groku edition.
Does like watches.
What is your favourite YouTube channel?
Cade Media 2.
Correct! You win some more.
Excellent road pedals.
You win a PassPIXI.
Attacus currently have bib shorts for sale. The good ones with pockets on the side. Get some.
Yeah.
That one good.
Yeah, there's no payment for that though.